All right, so let's get through some of these examples real quick. This is from your prep work, solving systems by graphing. What we want to do right now is kind of focus on our linear situation. So that's going to be problems 1, number 6 right here. It's a linear situation. Number 8, number 9, and number 10. Gonna knock these out real quick. So this is just a recap on how to graph straight lines, so linear functions. What you're looking for is y equals mx plus b. You're looking for this format right here, where we identify b as the y-intercept, aka the beginning of your line, the birth of your line, just to kind of connect that b value to something that starts with b, beginning. This is where we will begin graphing. And then eventually we move on to our m value, which is our slope. Our slope is always given to us as rise over run. And to connect it to m, I refer to it as movement, okay? This is how we move from one point to the next. So I'll go ahead and graph this one right here. This one is pretty much complete. It has a b value of +5, so we go to our y-axis and we find +5. And then we follow our slope. Our slope is -2 over 1, which means down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. We're just going to keep this motion going down 2 over 1 until there's no more space. And then we'll reverse that order up and to the left so that we can find more points in the other direction. So up 2 over 1. Here is my first line. Again, that one was complete. That's why I did it first. So also, right here for this guy, the first equation, it is missing the b value. So realistically, it's like a plus or minus 0. 0 is neither positive or negative. We just start our graph right here at positive or -0, which is neither. And then we're going to follow our slope, which is +8 over 1. You always want to have a fraction for your slope because it reminds you to scoot over. So we're going to go up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and over 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over 1. That's my point going to the other side. Voila. And then in the middle right here, we should have a solution. Now, this one wasn't a clean solution, so it requires some algebra, okay? Truth be told. Whenever your intersection is not a clean point, you got to do some algebra. And in this situation, we're just going to set y equal to y, which means that 8x is equal to -2x plus 5. All right. Add 2x to both sides. That's going to be 10x, not 6, 10x plus 5. Then we're going to divide by 10 on both sides. 5 divided by 10 is 1/2. That's why the point wasn't clean. And now if I plug in 1/2 into 8x, so 8 times 1/2, I end up with 4. Y is equal to 4. So when you don't get a clean point, you'll have to do some algebra to find that point. I can kind of see it being like half and at 4. So right here at this spot. Easy money right there. Easy, but again, no clean point, so we had to do some algebra to find that exact point. Now let's go ahead and go to number 6 now. For number 6, we don't have y by itself. Let's make this one red. I'll put the work up here. 1/2 x plus y equals 2. We're going to pick up this 1/2 x and move it to the other side. What happens when it goes to the other side becomes negative 1/2 x. And the positive 2 is going to stay over there as is. We can graph this one by starting at positive 2 and going down 1. That's what that means. Down 1 to the right 2. Down 1 to the right 2. This negative sign basically goes up top with the 1. So down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Do the same thing in the opposite direction to get those other points. Voila. There's my first one. Now to graph my second line, got to get y by itself. So I'm going to pick up this x, move it to the other side. That becomes negative x plus 4 equal to 2y. Then we'll divide by 2 everywhere. We end up with negative 1 over 2. There's a 1 right there. Bring down your x and then plus 2. Oh, wow. These two end up being twins. They are exactly the same, and they have the same birth and the same movement. So they are twins, identical. They are the same line. And if they are the same line, our answer is going to be infinite solutions. Easy money. Let's go to number 8. Number 8 is ready to go. No extra math involved. We're going to start this one at negative 2. And it's going to go down 3 to the right 2. Down 3 to the right 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Put the other motion in the other direction. There is my line. Easy. Let's go ahead and graph the other one now. It's going to start at positive 2. Then it's going to go up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. Down over 2. Easy money. Now, with these two lines being graphed, we end up with a clean intersection. So what we don't have to do any algebra for this. The graph was more than enough to provide an answer. This point right here is going to be my solution. This point right here. So we can name this point as negative 2, 1. Negative 2, 1 is the solution. Luckily, that one came out clean. Number 9, let's go ahead and write this as a special situation, if you can recall. Y equal to 6 is going to be a horizontal line. So we'll go to the y-axis and find positive 6, and we'll just do a horizontal line. When it's x equal to a number, it's going to be a vertical line. So we're going to go to our x-axis, find -2, and draw a vertical line straight up and down. Now the answer is about as simple as you can imagine. X, comma, y. X is equal to -2. Y is equal to 6. So there's your answer right there. That's going to be the point where they intersect, which is right here. Very clean. And last but not least, we're going to break this video up into 2 parts. One linear, one quadratic. Here we go. Right here, number 10. This one is loaded with extra math work for us to do. Let's go ahead and work through that. So we're going to start with, what is that, 3x minus 5y equal to 10. Everybody pick up your 3x, move it to the other side. That becomes -3x plus 10. Bring down your -5y. Then we're going to divide by -5 everywhere. That's going to give us a negative divided by a negative, which is a positive 3/5. And a positive 10 divided by -5 is a -2. We can graph this. Start at -2, and we're going to go up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +3, +5. That's up 3 and to the right. Do the same thing in the other direction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are only 2 points that you can add onto here, given that there's no space for anything else. Now for the next one here, let's go ahead and side work for this guy here. I'm going to put it on this side. What is that? -6x plus 10y equal to 20. First thing we're going to do is pick up the -6x and move it to the other side. That becomes +6x plus 20. Then we'll divide by 10 everywhere. Calculator, if you type in 6 divided by 10, that's going to simplify to 3/5. That's going to simplify to 3/5 because you're going to divide by 2. Okay, you're going to divide by 2, top and bottom. And then right here, 20 divided by 10 is 2. So, these 2 lines, they got the same slope, but they got different b values. That's how that situation is going to look, starting here at +2. Same thing, up 3. 1, 2, 3/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2 lines that are not going to intersect at all. These are called parallel lines, meaning you have no solution. These 2 lines will never touch each other. That concludes this part of the video. We just did linears, all right? Linears only. Stay tuned for part 2.